Welcome to the 6th consecutive season of EVTV.
We're here to report and inform the Eagle Valley community.
My name's Adriana.
And I'm Zosha.
There have been a lot of questions regarding this year's sports season. For more information, we go to Alex in Langston.
Prior to the start of the school year, CHSAA developed a plan for high school sports. Due to COVID, there have been many impacts on student athletes, coaches, and all around school environment.
Because of COVID, our entire speech and debate season is online, which means that we have to record videos of us doing, like acting things, if that's what we're doing. And if you debate, it has to be live.
First thing that was impacted were tryouts. They were originally supposed to be in April, and then we went from not knowing when they would be to ultimately being able to do them virtually.
We were optimistic of our season starting. We had a tournament a week before the scheduled start date. Went to the tournament and had a great time and felt ready to go. And while we were at the tournament is when we found out that we wouldn't be playing until March 1st.
There's a lot of different things. They were limiting rosters, limiting the number of events you can do. So there's a lot that people have put in to try to make it the safest as they possibly can.
There have also been many difficulties trying to keep students and coaches safe and being able to let kids play at the same time.
Oh yeah, we can't link up. We can't touch each other, do any sort of kick line or anything like that, or any lifts like they've done in the past for dance team.
So it's going to have to creative. We might have parents that drive players to a match and then they have to go out and watch it on their phone.
Affected, we also can't travel anywhere or stay in any hotels, which is what we normally do.
We looked at transportation. We're kind of in a transportation crisis right now, where we don't have transportation during the week for our athletes.
You'll have to have 2 buses to travel to an away game now, or if it's just varsity, it'll be 2 micro buses at least.
I think just not being able to plan is really difficult. Usually we're really planned, and I already had our schedule set for fall.
CHSAA and Eagle Valley's athletic department have found many ways to overcome these challenges and adapt to new ways for student athletes to play their sports.
I feel like they put a lot of good protocols in place. They're really trying to look out for the best interests of our players, as well as our coaching staff. So, there's even more stipulations that they've handed down that we'll sort through here, and don't know all of them, but they're all to keep us safe as possible and get this thing rolling.
That's always your worry, is how to keep kids safe. So CHSAA and our local health department, they've come up with protocols checking for symptoms. So every day coaches and players have to check in, kind of like you do at school. We take their temperature. Do you have these symptoms, these symptoms? It's very specific.
So we have to do temperature checks and symptom checks, and you have to be wearing a mask.
Or the thing that's changed the most has probably been how practices are structured and ran, with not being able to hit and touch each other really, with football is a physical sport. 6
feet distance on the sidelines, making sure you wear a mask. Players obviously when they're on the field with their helmets on don't have to, but when they come out the field, they got to put a mask on right away.
CHSAA has came out with a new sports schedule that spaces out our sports seasons, and now CHSAA announced that they will bring back football and dance to the fall.
And starting January 4th will be boys and girls basketball, wrestling, alpine, and Nordic. Again, they will have a shortened season. If you looked in the February break, that's when football would have started, but now it's going to be volleyball, boys soccer. After our April break, that's when we will start our girls soccer, our track, our baseball, boys and girls lacrosse, and girls golf.
It may be different this school year, but Eagle Valley is ready for the 2021 sports seasons. This has been Alex in Langston.
It'll be interesting to see how this year's sports season plays out.
The community has been looking for a way to stay active outside.
A great way to do this is the new Minturn Bike Park. For this, we go to Sam Heller and Sam Elliott.
On August 29th, the Minturn Bike Park celebrated its opening day. A lot of work was put in to create a great place for people to enjoy.
First time I rode this park was opening weekend, probably about 2 weeks ago.
The first time I rode the Minturn Bike Park was last week.
I rode the Minturn Bike Park the day that it opened, actually.
I think they did a great job, and I'm really excited for the next couple stages.
Eagle Valley community members have come together to create the bike park.
I also like it because I helped build it. I built two of the small features there.
I really like it. It's a lot different than anything else we have in the valley. So I think it's a lot of fun. You know, we get to try something new, and it's a really fun way to progress and get bigger and bigger with your jumps.
I asked if there was any way I could help, and I showed him some pictures of features I've built in the past, and he really liked it, so he contacted me, and then I got to go in and I drew out plans for it, and I showed him, and then he let me build it.
One of the best things about the bike park is that it has features that can be used by any rider at any skill level. This mass appeal towards a variety of riders is just one reason why the bike park is so popular.
You know, I thought it would be intimidating rolling up with such big features and the, I suppose, propensity for high skill tricks and things like that to go down, but everybody's really friendly, really nice, and super supportive.
Yeah, the bike park has a great progression. There's a pump track to start off with, and then there's lots of beginner lines.
It's a little more family friendly as well, so you can have children kind of introduced to jumping, introduced to mountain biking.
The bike park is a great addition to our community. It provides a place for people to have fun while riding bikes, develop and progress their skills, and meet new people through a shared interest.
I like it because I live really close to it, and it's just fun to practice the jumps and get better. And it's just just fun.
Every time I've came here, I've met someone new and, you know, got to know them, chat for a little bit.
Great place to progress your skills, and it's a really good place to hang out with your friends. Just hang out for a couple hours, ride bikes.
Personally, I enjoy the jump features. There's not a whole lot of opportunity to get air around here.
It's a fun skill to learn. You can always get better at it, and it kind of just a great way to clear your mind.
Moving forward, the bike park will continue to grow and become an even bigger part in the community.
I think other people should start mountain biking because it's just a great way to get outside and explore our community. I've seen so many beautiful places in our valley.
A great way to get exercise, be outside, and I always like to push my boundaries a little bit, so it's a good way to kind of keep some excitement in your life.
My favorite part of biking is the community. You know, you get to make new friends and discover new things.
I'd say it's very fun, very social. Everyone gets along well, even strangers, everyone's just happy to ride their bikes, and that's the bond right there.
That's all we have this week. See you next time.